Hello, everyone. Hello. Ellen Sonnett of ESP Presents. How are you guys doing? I'm going to do a quick video review of the book we just read. It's not about you, it's about God. And in this story, you just take yourself and put you in the story. You will be the character. So in this story, we see that Miss Rebecca Florence she takes all of the focus off of her, and this book is penned by the Holy Spirit. You can tell that in the story that you feel some kind of a way, but then you can start forgetting about how you feel and start thinking about what you need for your life. So in this story, Miss Rebecca she talks about, hello, thank you for being here, Miss Sadie Adams. We're getting ready to do a review, a live review. We will upload it to YouTube. But we were talking about the story. It's not about you, it's about God, and it's written by Rebecca Florence O. So her last name is hard to pronounce, so I'll just say O. And in this story, it's not about you. We always like to talk about the main characters. In this book, the main character is you, Miss Sadie. And so Rebecca Florence she take all of the focus off of her, and she zooms in and allow you to think about your perception of how you feel about God, because she always talks not always, but what she talks about is she zooms in on the Christian women really in our area, meaning that you have the black women, and she has a scene in there where she talks about the black strong woman, and so we put an acronym, the SBW. So when you hear me say SBW, I'm talking about strong black woman. So in this story, she talks about the SBW, and she talks about how sometimes we, as women, we think more of our religious culture versus what God says. So to be a strong black woman means that you're not allowing God's strength to empower you. What you're doing is you're going on your own strength. And she also have another one in there where she talks about God doesn't need a strong black woman. He needs a weak black woman. And she even talks about herself, saying that to become weak is very hard. It's not easy to become weak. And she talks about that. So this is what we gave a 5-star read, because it was really good. And there's a lot of different things. I'm going to put my tablet on so you guys can see the book and to see. I'm going to flip it, okay? Thank you for being here, Miss Sadie Adams. And the book clip is down there, so I'm going to flip book. You know what I meant, the camera. And so here's the book here. It's not about you, it's about God. And I love some of the contents like she had in there. So here's some of the contents. She talks about part 1, who's in charge. And then you see part 2, it talks about the myth of the strong black Christian woman. And in this story, you're going to be in awe. You're going to be upset at her. You're going to be upset and greatly appreciated about the things that she written. And don't, please, Miss Sadie, if you get this book, please do not try to read it like a novel. It is more of a devotional type. So it took me a little bit to read it, not because it was not good, but because it really ministered, and it was more of a devotional than a novel. And here's some more sections that she talk about, and just kind of flips and let you see that. So there's some sections, in each section you see how it's, well, some people may say footnotes or something like that, but you'll see that. And she talks about different things. So Miss Sadie, you will enjoy this book, and this is what we're talking about. And this is our 5-star book for the month of September. we talked about it's not about you, it's about God, and it will change your whole perspective of how you're thinking that the SBW, that we should have this tremendous strength, and we did this on our own, and it puts the focus back on God. So that is our review for this one, and we have coming up our next book. We'll show you this one. This is our next book here. This is our book of the month of October, and this is Torn, and it is by Keisha Irvin, and she's a national best-selling author. We're going to talk about her book here, and it talks about, you can also put yourself in here as a woman, whoever is torn. She doesn't have a character name, and I'm thinking, and when we talk to her live on the 23rd of October, I will soon find out, who is this character? Is this a trilogy? Is this a standalone? We'll find out that later, Miss Sadie Adams. So, but in this book, you'll see, let me see, you'll get to see a little bit about this, and you'll see that it's about a female. You know, you see that right there. Had her intuition. She was torn, and I'm just skipping because she did played wifey. She did, you know, give of herself, her very soul to this guy, and so she's doing a lot of stuff that most of us women have gone through. And she had 3 miscarriages and survived 9 years of this stuff she was going through. So we stay tuned and keep it locked. And this is our 6th book, and we are ESP Book Chats, and we bring page turners your way. Stay tuned. And again, our main book of the month for the month of September, we talked about it's not about you, it's about God. And also Miss Florence, Rebecca Florence she also, I'm going to have to get that one. We talked about getting that one. She also wrote a book titled Chosen Vessel. So she is also the writer of Chosen Vessel. So guys, stay tuned, keep it locked. I will put our interview that we just had with her, I'll tag it to this. Thank you for being here, Miss Sadie. And this is going to go up on our YouTube. Thank you for being here. Those who are peeking in and out, I'm Ellen Sutter of ESP Presents. And again, thank you, Miss Sadie, for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.